Yeah, hey, what's going on, guys? Scriptless here, and we're kind of reluctantly making a video right now at like 10:33 a.m. or excuse me, p.m. on a school night, right? But I need to make content, and the the topic of this video, man, procrastination. I think it's been 8 days on my main channel and 10 days on my second channel that I haven't actually posted anything. Um, Which is actually not because I haven't been in the mood. I've been in the mood, but I've actually been playing Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 beta, which I actually enjoyed, right? So it's been one of the rare times I actually enjoy myself, right? But that's kind of led to me procrastinating, which isn't exactly a good thing. So I'm making this video as kind of as a cough out a bit. I mean, I started to make content for my main channel because that's what I really care about, but this would kind of work right now. And obviously, I can't go make VR content at 10:33 or whatever I said it was, because my parents would get mad at me, and I'm not meant to be up this late right now. But I'm gonna try and get away with it at least, and probably release this video by the end of the day if it's possible, which is in like not even 2 hours probably. But yeah. But one thing I've actually gotten better at since I've started creating a channel is just making content on the time for the most part and just being consistent. I used to be really consistent, like a video every single week. I tried to make 2 a week, almost worked. But then I kind of just lost interest in it during like I think August, July, and I think not that you would care to, but I think I went like 3 weeks without making a video because I was just so lazy. And it wasn't like I had school or anything. I was literally just not doing anything. I don't know why I was doing that, but like my procrastination was really bad. But I've recently not been that bad, I don't think. And I mean, when I'm trying to run 3 channels at the same time, I'm a person with less than like 100 total subscribers, it's probably not a good idea to do any of the things I'm doing. I would not recommend it. But somehow I'm making it kind of work, which is nice. I mean, I don't know though. Maybe I'll ditch this channel and my second channel, this one and the history one, and just focus all on my main channel. But I'm kind of just doing these channels to see, like, I'm throwing as much things at a wall, right, to just see if it works. Which, I mean, it's gonna take a lot of luck for it to even happen, but I'm gonna try it. But then that also means I need to be consistent at least a little bit on 3 channels, which isn't exactly an easy thing. While I'm trying to manage school, my social life, and just, well, I don't have much of that, right? But just all of these things, and then I somehow need to find time to do that, and then I also need to do driving stuff. Then I also need to study for tests. And dude, I'm having a test like every 2 weeks, which is not fun, right? But even then, I don't know why, but like when my schedule is really tight and full of shit to do, I somehow always am consistent. But if you give me a week to make a video, I'll probably only make one. Sometimes. But if I'm doing a bunch of shit that week, then I'll be able to do everything very efficiently and quickly. For some reason, I don't know why I'm able to do that. I'm only consistent when I need to be consistent. Because if I'm not consistent and I'm not, damn. And I'm not competent, then, I kind of lose my opportunity that week to make a video, and then it's going to be 2 weeks. So I kind of realize those consequences to that. But, yeah. And also, I feel like with a lot of people, when you start something, you're very consistent when you first do it. You put all your effort into it. But then after a week, or maybe even just 3 days, that's when your, like, optimism and your determination around the thing kind of dwindles, Like, there's many times that I bet both you and me could probably think of that, we start Duolingo or some type of language thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna study. I want to try and learn some new skill. But then after a couple of days, you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to really do this, And it's kind of just like weird because like you start out so determined and so full of enthusiasm and optimism, and then you just kind of give up. And like, why give up though? Because it's like, if you don't do it, you'll regret it. But if you do it, you won't regret it. Which is kind of a very obvious thing to say. But it's like, why would you not want to go through with it? Like right now, I'm trying to learn a language. Um, there are days where I do not at all want to even try to do it. But if I do it at least one time a day, then at least I can stay somewhat consistent with it. And it's the same thing with making a video. Maybe I won't actually go record like me talking or me doing something, but if I can at least plan everything out and get it ready so that I'm at least doing something each day, then at least I'm being consistent somewhat, right? And it's like making your bed every single day, right? Like obviously you may not actually need to make your bed, but just making it every single day is kind of like it's kind of like the first victory of the day. It sounds cringy to say, right? But if you do that, and then you do another thing, and then you do another thing, maybe you didn't practice that new language. Maybe you didn't do all of that, but at least you did other positive things, or maybe you did things that worked up to that thing, right? So you're not just forgetting about it, leaving it to the side up until the last minute, and then you regret everything, right? I just wish that like mentally I could be in the mood to be consistent. And obviously I'm not gonna sort of go blaming my body and like how I think mentally, right? Over things I can't really control for my actions. But I just wish that you could have that determination to go the extra step and just you know carry on with things. Um but yeah. Like even kind of doing this, I always write down ideas, especially back when I was doing kind of like Call of Duty commentaries, my main channel, kind of like Face Jev. I tried to make videos like that, but I kind of realized that just wasn't really my thing, and that people didn't really care about them at all. And you know, to be honest, who really cares about me, right? You don't know me, you don't care about me. I'm basically someone you'll just watch if you even got this far, right? And you just forget about me. You don't care. I'll be some memory just long gone, right? And so I kind of realized that no one cares who I am. Once I get like even maybe 1K subscribers or 10K or 100K, then people will start to genuinely care about me. But I'm just some irrelevant person. No one cares about me. So why should I even try to make personality content? Because it's not what people want. People don't care about someone they don't even know. But the thing is though, on my main channel, right, everybody likes horror content. I don't think I've ever met a person who hates horror. And so my idea is that if I kind of attract people to the horror content, then maybe they'll start liking my personality. And that's kind of really the only reason why I can get probably successful or achieve a level of success, because I'm not really good at video games. I mean, I'm not bad. I think I'm slightly above average, but you know, there's probably some like cracked 8-year-old who can just do so much better than me, or some cracked 9-year-old or 12-year-old who just spends every single day playing COD, and they're probably better than me. And so I can't really advertise myself as someone who's good at video games, like Shroud, for example, right? But the thing is, though, I don't want to be someone who you watch because they're good at games. I want to be someone who you watch because they're entertaining or they're relatable. Because in the long term, that's probably the safer thing to do. It's probably the easier thing to do. Like, FaZe Jev and, kind of also like J Schlatt, right? People watch them not so much because they're good at video games, but their personalities. Like FaZe Jev is a very beloved creator. I've never met a person who hates him. He's very well liked, and he's relatable, you know? And it's just that, like, he can basically make the same content he's been making for, I don't want to say 10 years, but I think it's been 10 years. That makes him sound kind of old. which I don't mean to make it sound like that, but he has just made the exact same content. And the reason why he's had so much success with it is because he's just a likable motherfucker, right? Which is kind of what I strive to be almost. Obviously, I won't be able to make the same content as his, because like I said, why do you care about me? Just like where I am currently. There's no reason to really care about me. Just by how I currently am. Right? Fuck, it got really depressing, it sounds like. This could be taken wildly out of context. Like, I can really imagine some, like, little, like, video in the future right now, just taking everything I'm saying and putting the most depressing music on. Like, that's the exact same thing that happened to Face Jev and all those rage tages. People just took the audio, put some sad sound onto it, and then it goes crazy on TikTok. That could literally just be what happens right now to the audio. I kind of doubt it, because I don't think I'll ever really be successful, which is, you know, an unfortunate thing to think of, but, you know, like like I've said, people don't care about me currently, which is not really what I care about, because I already know that. Like, once I do start to build an actual fan base, then people will start to care. Then people will start to care about my personality, who I am, and what I do. But, you know, if I told you the most personal thing right now, or, I don't know, some trauma I'm going through, no one would care. And it's just kind of like the reality of it. And it's not some sort of like harsh truth or some harsh thing. And it's not meant to insult anybody, but it's like, right now, I think I have 67 subscribers on my main channel. And out of those 67, which one would really care if I just stopped making content? None of them. But I think a couple of them are my friends, right? So they'd probably care. But other than that, who would really care if I just stopped doing stuff? No one. Which is, it's kind of something I don't really want to accept. I want to know that there's someone other than just my friends who cares about me, but it's kind of the reality of how it is currently. Which is, you know, it is what it is. Which is also kind of why I'm making these videos. Like, I doubt anybody will even care about them for probably a year or more, right? But it's that if someone does truly care enough about my personality, they can just watch these videos, get entertained, you know. Maybe they think, oh, this guy's funny, I want to know more about him, which, let's be honest, they don't care about me, right? But it's just kind of like I said before, throwing everything at a wall just in case. I already document everything I can. I've already, you know, created 3 channels within the span of like a year. I'm just trying to do every single thing I can to be successful. And, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Not that no one really cares, right? But, yeah. This wasn't as depressing as the last video, though. But, yeah. See you.